Hi Brights! Today I want to show you how you could easily and quickly build a what-if analysis for your revenue by analyzing items you sell versus rejected items or items your clients return back to you. So let's start! I already generated some dummy data and imported it to this empty Power BI file, and here I got 3 tables, and today we are only using 2 of them, the transaction details and the product details. Let's start with our visuals. I assume that when we start this report, probably the first thing we want to see is the numbers, total numbers of the orders for the period and the total numbers of the rejected items for the similar period. So let's start with 2 cards. This card would show us the total number of items ordered. And let's create another card. And on this card we will show the items, total items returned to us. So the next thing I'd like to see is the line chart that shows the variation of these 2 parameters based on the different dates, like a month and the year. So let's add another visual line chart, and for the x-axis let's use the date, and for the y-axis let's use the items ordered and items returned. Yes, okay, so items returned looked quite flat here on this graph. Let's put it onto the secondary y-axis. It looks more interesting now. And now let's change the colors. Let's change the colors to my favorite ones, to the colors of the SDCentrum. So the color for the second one, we put it orange. Alright, cool. And now I want to see the total revenue, and I will calculate the total revenue as the items ordered minus items returned multiplied by the selling price. And because we don't have the selling price on the transaction table, we will probably need to add another column here. So we go to the transactions table and we create the new column here. And let's call this column selling price. And that will be as related, formula, related, product dict, and the selling price here. And now when we got the selling price, let's add 2 more columns. One of them would be items ordered price, and that would be items ordered multiplied by selling price. And another column would be items returned for price. So now when we got all the information required, let's calculate our revenue. And for that I will use another measure, and I don't want to create this measure in any existing table, and because we will have to create a few more parameters at the end, let's group them under a new table. Let's call this table project measures. Getting back to our visuals, so we got this project measures table here. Let's create another card, not so big, put it here. So let's create a new measure and let's call it revenue. That will be sum of transactions, items ordered price minus sum of the transactions, items returned price. So this new measure, which we call the revenue, we drag into the card. Let's format that as the currency, and let's color that And now when we created all the basic analytics, let's add the what if parameters for our dynamic analysis. And for that, we need to go to the modeling, click the new parameter. Let's call this parameter items ordered adjustments, or simply IO adjustments. That will be the decimal and minimum 0, and perhaps we want to do that 200%, and the increment will be 001. Alright, and yes, we wanted to add the slicer. Okay, too big, a little bit smaller. Awesome. And let's add another parameter and call that IR adjustments. And that will be decimal as well. And for this one, we only need 100% because it couldn't be more than 100%. And to make these adjustments work, we need to create a few more measures, and one of them is for items ordered, sum of the items ordered, and the other one is for sums of items returned. Let's do that. We created two new measures. One is summarizing the items ordered and the other one is summarizing the items returned. So now let's connect them with our adjustment measures. For the items returned, we need to actually add the percentage. For that we are doing the plus sum returned IO adjustment value. Here it is. And for items returned, we're doing a little bit different thing. We are doing the minus because 100% means that there is like no returns. So IR adjustment item value. Alright, and last thing to do is to add adjustments to our revenue. I was a bit lazy to add a few more measures, so the formula here will be a little bit longer, but it's exactly the same stuff we did for the previous two measures. So let's do that. And we just created our basic what-if analysis, and let's see if it works, and let's play with the adjustments. So what would happen if we increase items ordered by 8.2%? So we can see the increase in the items ordered obviously and in the revenue. And what would happen if the returned item, if we decrease the number of the returned item by, let's say, the 50% or something like that, close to that. So we see that we're getting 3,000 more in the revenue. This report got limitations, obviously, because it applies the adjustments to the group of the product, and if you need to analyze a single product, you need to select them from the filter. Let's say we wanna just analyze the milk, and we could play with the adjustments here. Or you also could filter by date. There are ways how to make this report more advanced. Let's say you're adjusting only one product, but it shows you the total revenue and the total numbers, or you're adjusting that for the particular period, but it shows you for all the global period you selected. Let me know if you're interested to hear more. And this is pretty much it. That's how you build a basic what-if analysis with the Power BI. And if you got any questions, please comment below. And also, if you guys have current troubles with the data or reports, please ping me. Perhaps I could help you, and even we could create some video, share that with the community, and hopefully help someone else. And finally, if you are currently on the market and looking for data and reporting service, please consider our boutique company. We will be thrilled to help you. Thank you very much and have a great day. See you.